All along the way in our last section, I kept promising over and over again, okay, in our next section, we're going to learn how to actually do those steps in the middle. Okay, so if in our last section we were just taking it on faith that it is possible to get a row echelon form system of equations, then in this section we're going to learn the steps to do that. The overall approach we're going to take to turn a system of equations into its row echelon form is we're going to turn that system of equations into a matrix. So in particular, we're going to use what's called an augmented matrix. Now, in basic terms, a matrix is just some block of numbers. Okay, so it's a bunch of numbers arranged in a rectangle. And what we're going to do is learn about a specific kind of matrix that represents a system of equations. So the augmented matrix is when we're going to take all of the numbers from that matrix and just put them in a rectangle. So notably, we're going to ignore the variables. We're going to ignore the equal signs. We're just going to take those numbers and put them in a rectangle. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this just as some practice. I want you to notice that in this one we've got variables x, y, z, and then the constants. It's important when we do this that we have all the variables in the same order. So you wouldn't want one equation, for example, to look like 30y plus 2x plus 5z. We don't want that because we want every single equation to have the variables in the same order. Okay, if you've got that, let's go ahead and just practice writing down the numbers. So for the first row, my first equation, or my first coefficient is 20. Then I've got 30, 40, 560. Okay, let me make this a little clearer. Okay, second equation, I've got 10, 20, 30, 380. And then, sorry, having trouble writing the numbers there. The third equation, 30, 30, 50, 680. And that's it. That is the whole process, okay? So this is how we turn our system of equations into something that we'll be able to now put into our calculator.